Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Tonight is the Thursday 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time team out here in California. And we're streaming directly into your home or your tablet or wherever you might be. We have the chat open, so if you want to make comments, feel free. And if you want to follow this cast, you go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy, and go to 6 p.m. Thursday, and you can see all their shows from the past. They might have had a month or two where they did 7 p.m., but for the most part, it's a 6 p.m. cast. I'm Ken Scove, the founder of the LA Connection, and we got some great games today. I'm going to send it over to John Darden, who's hosting this show and is the director of this team, to tell us what are we doing today, John?
Hey, Kent, we're doing short form improv, and we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna do some guessing games. We're gonna do a one game all about the alphabet. People don't talk about this alphabet that's making up our words that we talk with, but it's a big deal. A lot of fun games, even a debate, a challenge amongst us all. Something to look forward to. Kent, back to you.
And I understand, John, you're going to be auditioning a new product that is a sponsor of our show today, and we've sent out a casting notice all over the world, so I know we have some people coming to audition for that as well today. So it should be pretty exciting. Your first game today, John, is opening lines. And I came up with the first opening line, and then, of course, you can take over from there and give them whatever opening line. There you go again, a very famous line. There you go again. That will be the opening line that we'll start with. And John, take over now. I'm going to be watching from afar.
Okay, cool. Why don't we have Serena and Kat start with there you go again. Everybody else can minimize their video. And this is opening lines. There you go again.
There you go again, girl, trying to get with him. I told you, leave him alone.
Girl, I can't help myself. I mean, like, have you seen him? He is gorgeous.
He is fine. I'm just going to give you that. He is fine. But, I mean, look, how many times y'all going to break up, get back together? You done had 3 abortions. Like, it's time to, like, let it go. He is fine.
Yeah, no, maybe you're right. I mean, it's just like he keeps coming back to me too, and he's like, hey, once I think I'm over him, there he is again, and it's just one big whole thing. But you're right. You know what? I'm gonna look for somebody else. This is wild, but
wild is an understatement. I mean, you married him. Like, why would you do that?
Okay, good. Good. Let's get another 2 people out here, and we'll give them a new opening line. Great. We got Edison and we got Jeff. Okay, Edison and Jeff. The opening line is going to be no football in town.
Hold on a second.
No football in town.
No football in town. It's Sunday. What are we supposed to do?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, they said they want to go Saturday because Sunday's the Sabbath day, but whatever. Got to have football on Sunday, because we got to get plastered. So the next day we got a hangover at work.
Exactly. So I don't understand. Look, I got the wings. Okay. I got the chips. Okay. I got the women. Okay. We got everything that we need for this. Okay. I already paid these women to be here. And now all of a sudden, I'm going to lose money on shit that they can't, that I can't use today. It's football.
I don't know. I think it's horse crap. I think it's all these new politicians taking over and trying to take over this world and straighten it out, so to speak. But they ain't straightening nothing out because we're going to boycott this and we're going to bring it right back because we're tired of the
Scene. Okay, good. Edison always works in prostitutes into a scene. So you guys will watch throughout the show. He'll do that constantly. Let's get 2 more people. Another opening line. Great. This opening line is going to be stop or my mom will shoot.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your piano. I know it's a very expensive one, but I love music and I love to play the piano.
That's a touching good story. You don't touch the piano. My mom will shoot you.
I know it's an antique piano and she's an expert at classical piano and I don't mean to hurt her.
Why don't you just go touch my clarinet or something? You don't touch the piano.
Okay, show me where it is. Let's go.
Here you go. Here's my clarinet.
Oh, all right.
I play.
Scene. Classic. Scott's going to, throughout the show, we'll constantly try and get people to take his clarinet. Good. Let's do one more round. Let's get two people who didn't play together play again. Yeah, come on out. Two people. All right, we got Scott and how about Edison? Scott and Edison. Okay, the opening line is going to be I really love you.
I really love you, Scott. I mean, you're handsome. You have a nice striped shirt. Your eyes make me feel humble. And everything about you is fine and sexy.
You never told me you were bi, Edison.
Well, I've been known to be bi-curious, so but I might be bi at this point. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're scaring me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You've been hanging out at gay bars and shit?
No, but I hang around with a lot of men. But I will start, though. I will start doing it.
Yeah. How many gay bars are there in LA?
About, I don't know, 200 maybe.
Wow. Everybody's gay in LA, huh?
I'm not necessarily, but some for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're dealing with a New Yorker here, so don't play that, all right? Don't play that.
Oh, okay. My bad. I just wanted to compliment you because you're a very handsome man. I just want to compliment you, Scott.
Well, you're very ugly.
Scene. Okay, what an awkward hookup. What an awkward hookup. It's just walk away. At a certain point, walk away. Two more people who didn't play together, maybe. Or who did. Okay, Jeff and Serena, did you guys play together the last time? Okay, great.
No.
All right, your opening line is going to be, one day this will all be yours.
One day, this will all be yours. All of the amazing peaches that I grew in my tree.
Oh my God, that is amazing. I've been wanting peaches for so long. I want pears too, but peaches, I put them side by side. The peach is this way and the pear's like this way, and it's like kind of gritty. I really appreciate that. Just can't eat the seed. It's got cyanide in it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I have a whole orchard of peaches and they're just golden. They are, worth their weight in gold as well. On top of that, I mean, they're beautiful. I've won prizes, so.
You mean I can actually cash the peaches in for gold?
Yeah, they're that
Really?
amazing. Yeah.
So if I get my old pickup, if I get my pickup truck, fill that full to the rim, take it in Fort Knox, say I need to transfer this to money. This peaches is worth gold. I'll get like $100 million.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you my secret. I actually buried a bunch of gold under all my peach trees, and so they all have a little bit of gold in them. That's why you can cash in.
Is that why the other day when I ate one of your peaches,
Yes,
I broke my tooth?
it is.
Because it's like solid gold.
Of course.
Couldn't believe it.
Of course it is. Okay, we got one more scene. Last two people. Come on out. Great. Okay. Who's not going yet? Was it maybe Kat?
Kat.
Or,
Cat.
wait.
oh yeah, Kat, if you're there, come on out. Great. Oh, there we go. Okay. Second scene, last scene, opening lines. Kat and Lori. The opening line is going to be, I can't believe you showed up.
I can't believe you showed up. You are not my mother.
It's a surprise party for me. I don't understand why you're mixing things up. I'm your stepmother.
You are no mother of mine. You left us when we were 8. And then you tried to say that I don't matter? I matter.
You do matter. You do matter. I love you as a mother. I've been there longer than your real mother, your biological mother. And she's not done a thing for you.
Okay, the last time you said that, you forgot to take your meds. Did you take them? You don't have any kids. What are you talking about?
Are you trying to make me feel crazy? I don't like when you ask me those questions. I'm fine now.
Okay, so do you have your sponsor? Are they here for your birthday party that no one's at?
Ooh, what a low blow. You are so mean. The party doesn't start for a half hour.
Scene, good. Okay, and that's opening lines. In a half hour, this party's going to be off the hook. It's going to be a great party, Kent. You should go. I'm going. We're all going. You should, after the show, you should come on.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'll bring my 8 masks. I wear 8 masks now, John.
Good. Great. That's good for you,
Yeah,
man. They're
yeah.
layer them.
Mhm.
All right. Well, coming up
Hey,
next,
you know what's up next, John? Supply the word.
let's
Supply the
get
words
Edison
up next,
Farina
John.
out here.
And they're going to be in an antique store. And I'm going to watch, and you're going to tell everybody, how do we play Supply the Word? It's an old improv game. You know, it actually really originally came out of the Herald. Dale Close put this in the Herald, and we pulled it out. It's also a famous Saturday Night Live sketch, okay, with Billy Crystal, and I don't remember who did it. He did it with, but it was very famous. Okay, go ahead, take over, John. I'm going to be watching.
Okay, cool. So Supply the Word's very simple. Now, Edison and Serena can come out. And it was an antique store. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay, good. Now,
antique store.
Now, I'm going to invite the rest of the cast to, during this game, so at times, unmute themselves and act as our audience. So don't come out on video, but just unmute your audio. And whenever you see a performer reach their arm out to the camera, they're asking you to finish their sentence. So, Serena, if you were the audience and I was you, and I said, I'm going to the store to buy some, you might say,
Bagels.
and then I would repeat bagels, and then I would have to make bagels make sense. You guys are going to do that in the scene. All right, we're at an antique store. This is Supply the Word. Everybody on the sidelines ready?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, great. I wish I could just have recorded. It is recorded, so we could always snag that and make that into a ringtone. Okay, take it away. This is Supply the Word.
Welcome to the antique store. How may I be of service to you today?
Oh, well, you know, I have been looking for some particular antiques. They are glass, and they are
The sex toys.
They are glass sex toys that I am looking for. Very antique and important.
Ooh, so you like it rough. Okay. So here's what I have here. This is the lucky
Dog.
dog. So basically, you turn it on, and it'll move its arms really fast. You simply put it on your
Lap.
again,
Lap.
flap.
Lap. L-A-P.
Oh, lap. Okay, and then it'll just give you a tingling vibration all the way from the hips down.
Oh, that sounds absolutely perfect. Yeah, I think that could be good. But I see that it's not 100% glass. I'm looking for something that is nice, hard glass, but also maybe could be made out of
Metal.
metal.
Oh, I'm so happy that you were very, very specific, because right here I have the very big
Boing.
boing. So basically, you push this button, then boing. See, now you have 10 inches every day.
Oh, that's actually exactly what I wanted for sure. I mean, you know, because sometimes when I'm at home and I'm doing
Prayer.
prayer, you know, I like to have
Good
something just like the boing with me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because, you know, maybe something, if you're during a prayer, you know, you probably hold it during prayer, you know, maybe I'm gonna hold it as like a, I don't know, like a necklace or something. I don't know. But also, I also have another item for you. Very specific item. this
Lawnmower.
Yes, 2 tiny lawnmowers. Basically, these help shave you. Unfortunately.
Scene. All right, that's the play of the word. All right, we got the magic lawnmower, the lawnmower of God, and we made it work. And I've used it, and it's not effective on my body, but nothing can shave it. Can't. I got personal there, and I try to avoid that.
You've used the Boeing?
I've used the Boeing. I did a lot of reviews under my real name on the website, and so I was very descriptive. Very descriptive.
Well, good, John. Hey, have you ever hung out with people who they act like they're talking to each other, but they're really not? They kind of pretend like they're talking to each other, kind of like what happens with you and me every week?
Exactly. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 people like that, John, in a piece we like to call Mixed Conversation, Unrelated Minds, because they're in a mixed conversation with each other, but their minds are totally unrelated. So who's in this today, John?
I'm still thinking about that Boeing.
See, we're talking to each other, but we're really not. You're thinking about the Boeing. And, you look 10 inches taller than the last time I saw you, John.
Thank you.
The Boeing is 10 inches.
Yeah. Well, I stand on it. That's how I use it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah. That's good. That's good, John. Did you have to get 2 of them, or do you do like a pogo stick, just with 1?
1 for each foot. But enough about my feet. We should get on to Kat and Lori. Kat and Lori, come on out for a mixed conversation.
And what Kat wants to do is all she wants to do is talk about her bad dates. But Lori, all she wants to talk about is she lost her cat. But they're going to act like they're talking to each other, John. I can't wait to see this, and I'll reminisce about our days together, John. Go ahead and minimize me, Ma.
Okay, adios, Ken. And so this is mixed conversation. One person's talking about one thing, one person's talking about cats, one person's talking about dates. Here it is.
Girl, let me tell you. First of all, you know how I am, right? So he shows up at my house 30 minutes late. Then has the nerve to be like, "Can I use your bathroom?" Then he uses the bathroom. Girl, he did number 2. Can you believe that?
No, it's a mystery. When I was little, we got 2 cats, and I named them Sally and Cynthia after 2 girls that I really liked. And one day I lost a cat, Cynthia, and I saw this cat. Somebody put a plug up the butt of the cat and it died. And it was a mystery. I couldn't figure out if it was Cynthia, and it traumatized me. It was a mystery.
Girl. So we get in the car, right? He's driving, knowing that I just had my work done on my, areas, right? Bumping up and down on all the little humps and bumps in the road. I'm like, are you going to kill me? Girl, I was just over it. So then he's like, what do you want to eat? I said, Chinese. He takes me to a fish place. Chinese fish place. How's that? I didn't say sushi. I said Chinese. You know what I mean? They just don't listen.
Well, I'm telling you, after all those cats, I didn't know that brothers and sister cats have intercourse and have little babies, and boys and mother cats have babies. And we finally start getting dogs. One at a time, but we were bumping along the road. The dogs love sitting in the cars, looking out the windows, bumping along the road.
You know what? Intercourse is so funny, because you remember that guy that I told you about, Seth, remember? The Romanian guy? Girl, he was pretty good. I thought he was going to be, but he was, I was just like, okay, but guess what happened? Married. I'm so sick of it. All the good ones are always married. What should I do?
Well, I think that dogs have better personalities than cats, and it's a big debate all over the neighborhood.
Scene. Okay, great. Ain't that the truth? We're all dogs and cats running around sniffing each other. Right, Kent?
No, that's not right. No, you might be doing that, John. I'm actually not running around sniffing people.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
something I
Well,
really don't do. And if you
what do
ask
you?
Howie Mandel, who's a germaphobe, he would never go around sniffing people. So don't try and sniff Howie Mandel, John.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's a metaphor about how we're all animals, but yeah, you personally are on video now denying that you sniff people. So I'm glad that you made that clear.
Yeah. Yeah. I sniff myself occasionally, but you know.
Well, that counts. Hey, our next game has got Scott and Jeff. Scott and Jeff, come on down.
Yeah. What if they sniff each other?
Hello.
We're in a
Well,
right.
this is the ABC game, John, which they're going to be starting with the letter C, and the two of them are grave diggers. And I'll let you take over from here, John.
Grave digger.
Okay, so the game is simple. It is a scene that has 27 lines. The first line begins with the letter C. The next line begins with the letter D. You go all the way around the alphabet back to C. And our suggestion for that scene, the 27-line scene, is grave diggers. So grave diggers, this is ABC starting with the letter C. Take it away.
Can you watch the dirt? You're spraying it on my legs.
Damn, dude. I told you to move to the right as I threw the shovel of dirt.
Every time we dig a grave, you shovel dirt on my clothes.
Fantastic. But you know what? It makes it look a lot nicer.
God damn it. Stop with the dirt, okay? These are nice clothes. You know I work in a tuxedo.
Ha 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 ha. Then why the hell are you wearing jeans and a damn flannel shirt?
I mean, I wear a tuxedo and I wear it underneath the shirt and jeans, okay?
Joke me out. Is that a tuxedo? Sure, sure the hell looks fake to me, dude. Pretty dirty too.
Kind, you're really kind, you know that?
Leave me alone on my smartness, because I know damn well you're in jeans. I can see it.
Man, that's flattering.
Nobody calls me a flat person.
Open up your eyes, okay, for once. Just open up your eyes and snap out of it, okay?
Piss off!
Quiet.
Ruff. Did you hear that? Is that what you're doing? You're like digging a hole? You're a grave digger, like ruff, 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 ruff. You like a dog or something?
So now I'm a dog, huh?
Take it easy. We are getting out of control. We had a long night. It's 3 a.m. and we ain't dug this damn hole yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You're like the worst gravedigger I ever worked with.
Very kind of you to tell me that.
Well, I tell the truth, okay? I don't mess around.
This is a rough one. So the graveyard, Xenia, Ohio, that's where we're digging this grave. That's unbelievable. We're supposed to be in LA.
You're absolutely right. We are supposed to be in LA, but we're not.
Zeba, zeba, zeba. Zebra, black and white stripes. That's exactly what your clothes look like. Ironically.
A nice compliment. I can always count on a nice compliment from you.
Badass. That is so nice of you, man. I owe you a brewski.
Can you just quit this job so I can get a new partner?
Damn you.
Scene. Okay. Hey, extra line. There's a line for free. Good. And that's ABC. Great job, guys. We made it. We made it on the alphabet. Kent, did you think we could do it?
I knew those two guys could do it. They had a little problem on the X. He, kind of stepped out, made those little comments, and then stepped back in.
Being from Ohio, I remember Xenia. Ohio starts with an X, where the twister went through in 74. That's the only thing I can think of.
No, Jeff had the problem with the X. I didn't have a problem with shit.
Okay,
No,
good.
No, you didn't, Scott. No.
This is a little behind the scenes of what's going to happen after the show.
Yeah. Wow, it's good they both live. It's good they don't have a backstage where they can actually start pounding each other. Hey, let's get into another thing though. Challenge, John. And today is the East Coast better than the West Coast? Me being a West Coast guy, you kind of in the middle of it all, growing up in Louisiana. But Scott's from the East Coast, and I know Edison and Serena are from the West Coast out here. So Lori, I think she's out here in the West Coast. I don't know where she grew up, but. It should be really interesting to find out who thinks the East Coast or West Coast is better. And I think we should start off with Edison. Maybe let's get the whole cast out here. Start with Edison since he is a West Coaster. Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
Cornfields.
No, but you could pretend that you like the East or West Coast better. Okay, John, this is your challenge. I'll let you take over, explain the game, and I'm going to be watching to see what is better, the East or the West Coast.
Okay, cool. So we're going to debate, and that's the whole game. And the debate can go anywhere we choose. We'll start off with which is better, East Coast or West Coast, and Addison will begin. But beyond that, we can go crazy debating whatever we want. If someone has a disagreement with what the speaker is saying, they can raise their hand and interrupt them and say challenge. And I will call on them. They will have to give a quick explanation of what they disagree with. And if I accept that explanation, then they become the speaker and they speak until somebody successfully challenges them. And that's the game challenge. So Edison, take it away. East Coast, West Coast, this is a challenge.
Okay, look. East Coast, West Coast, not even a debate. West Coast is where it's at. Okay, we got nothing but winning over here. We got the Lakers. We're all about winning. 17 championships, baby. And we also got some of the best rappers in the game coming out here.
Challenge.
Yeah, Kat.
First of all, East Coast is where rap started, and that's where LeBron James is from. Hence, that's where basketball originated from the East Coast.
Good. Kat, tell us more. That's right.
So if you look at rappers, athletes, just people who have any kind of culture in general, East Coast is where it's at. You can't even live your life. You can't even breathe if you're not an East Coast person. Like, you don't even need to be like around. Like, you don't even need to be on Earth. You know what I'm saying? East Coast got the pizza, players, music. I mean, look at the Harlem Renaissance. Look at jazz. Everything's on the East Coast.
Lori's coming in. Yeah, Lori.
Yes, the East Coast has nice people, but the tornadoes, hurricanes, cyclones, 9/11.
Okay, good. 9/11. Yeah, slipped in there. Lori, Lori, tell us about why there are reasons not to live in New York, but you don't have to dwell on 9/11.
Okay. I just visited, just came back, and my friend 2 hours away that we went to see in the middle, an hour each there, and met her there. She was stuck in a tornado. She sat in her car and all this hell was.
Jeff, challenge?
The West Coast is way better. First of all, it's wide open. You have nature. You have the Space Needle. You have Oregon. You have Voodoo Donuts, which is cool.
Okay,
challenge.
Hold on. Jeff, why don't you talk about Voodoo Donuts? Sorry, Scott. Just missed it. Jeff, why don't you talk about Voodoo Donuts and other donuts?
Yeah, Voodoo Donuts, man, Oregon. It's amazing, man. They got this one donut called Caulk and Balls. Sorry to say that. And it's like this big old, I'm not going to say it. But they have like, you ever been there? You have like cream-filled donuts. They have sugar-coated donuts. They have donuts ain't got nothing on it but damn donut. A little
challenge.
Cat.
The best donut place in the world is Kroger's.
Yeah.
Okay, their grocery store donuts are bomb. They're only like 59 cents. You don't have to pay $2.59 for one donut with sugar on it.
All right, Scott and then Edison.
the best place in the world for donuts is Dunkin' Donuts.
Whoa, why?
Whoa.
Dunkin' Donuts is where all the cops go for donuts. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Okay, hold on. Now let's go to Edison. Edison, what's your challenge?
59 cents is expensive for a donut.
That's it?
Yeah,
Just that observation?
pretty much.
All right, Scott, we're gonna let Scott go.
I went 3 for $1. Damn it.
Okay, like I said, Dunkin' Donuts is where all the cops go. And what's a better barometer for donuts?
Uh-oh.
Cop.
Uh-oh. Nice try, Scott, but Lori's already up in your butt.
Yes. Krispy Kreme gives more to charity than Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, good. I'm gonna accept that.
Challenge.
All right.
Challenge.
All right, Kat. Sorry, what's up, Kat?
The most place that gives the most donuts to charity is 7-Eleven. Do you know how many friends I know that stole a donut from 7-Eleven? And that's real charity. Okay.
Challenge.
That's
All right, hold on. Now let's accept Kat's challenge and let's move and talk about whether or not you should give to charity. Kat.
and so this is the reason why I would never give to a charity, because I worked at a charity and that money that they gave went towards my raise. Like those kids that had problems, they didn't get that $150. We got it because we went at 401k. So they put that money towards 401k. So that's why I would never, ever, ever put my money into a charity.
Challenge.
Edison.
All charities are not corrupt.
True. Tell us more.
Listen, this is all media perspective, okay? That's all it is, Kat. I'm sorry. It's media perspective, okay? Just because.
Uh-oh, Lori.
There's a difference between a cult and a charity. And I think Edison should know the difference.
Okay, why don't you talk about Lori? I'll accept that. Lori, talk about all the ways in which Edison's kind of let you down as a person.
Well, I think he's kind of mad at me because I didn't show up at his last show, and I owe him an apology. And so it's kind of my fault,
Yeah.
you know? So I don't blame him.
All right. Well, Edison, anything you want to say to Lori?
Challenge.
Uh-huh.
I'm not mad at you, Lori, so I don't know where this hostility is coming from. And that's the problem with people today, John. There's too much hostility in today's world now, okay?
And that's why the West Coast is better than the East Coast, because people are a lot more chill. Okay, good scene. We made it. That's challenge. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Did you talk, Serena?
No.
Why?
Yeah, I got to tell you, John. Edison got me really hostile during that thing. You know.
Yeah.
I was really in a good mood. Now I'm so hostile at Edison.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think it's because his father owns the electric company that constantly has rolling blackouts, and it's really pissing me off.
Not only
That's why I
that,
get
but he's-
DWP.
Not only that, but he's gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he was bi-curious earlier.
Yeah, he can eat
So we
balls from,
we don't know what he is
What?
now.
Well, actually, that's a good, Kent, that's a good segue, because we're going to find out right now a little more about these performers, and we're going to have to guess if the things they tell us, if those things are real or fake. And we're all
right,
going to
John.
listen. All of our performers are going to have to vote on whether they believe what they heard about each other is real or fake. Correct, Kent?
Right. Now, John, when let's say Serena's telling her story, and of course, if you want, you could play too, but if you don't, you just want to host it. Let's say she tells a story, and these stories about 30 seconds or less, John, and the story is real, but Kat and Lori and Scott think it's fake, then Serena would get 3 points. And if Edison and Jeff said it was real, then they would get 2 points because she only fooled the 3 people. So whoever you fool, you get a point when you tell your story. So that's when you accumulate the most points. So you got to come up with a story that you hope will fool everybody. And that's how is it real or fake. And then you'll add up the points at the end, John, and the cast should be putting the points next to their name as they accumulate. And here we go, John, with real or fake with our host, John.
with our host, me, and I love getting to do complex mathematics in the hosting, so I will keep my brain open to do this scoreboard. Now, these are stories about ourselves that are real, personal stories. Are they? Who would like to go first and give us a story, a nice juicy story? Scott. All right, we're all listening, and then we're going to vote.
So it was like 3 a.m. I had just come out of a bar on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, and I was walking along the street, 86th Street, and I had to pee really badly. So I whipped it out and just started peeing on the sidewalk, basically. And all of a sudden, I hear, "Put it back in your pants." Well, it's a loudspeaker of a cruiser, of a cop car. He comes rolling up on the sidewalk. He rolls down the window. I said, "I'm sorry, I had to go really badly. I just got out of a bar." He said, "I don't give a flying fuck. What do you think you're doing? I mean, what the fuck?" I said, "Look, I'm sorry." He says, "You want me to give you a $100 ticket for urinating on the street?" I said, "Not really." He said, "Is it worth it?" I said, "Not really." He said, "Why don't you grow up?" I said, "Well, that's what my mother says, why don't you grow up?" And then he rolled off the sidewalk and went about his business. And I yelled, "Why don't you go find some real criminals?" And I don't think he heard me.
Okay, good. Scott's story, rich with hyper-specific dialogue. Does that make it more believable or less believable? We don't know. He seemed to have a lot of story to tell, but was he making it all up? You guess right now, real-time vote. Raise your hand if you think he was telling the truth. All right, Lori and Jeff, raise your hand if you think he was lying. All right. Edison, Kat, Serena. So, Scott, were you lying?
No.
No,
I believe that. Trust me.
So that means Lori gets 1 and Jeff gets 1 point.
And Scott gets 3.
And Scott gets 3?
3.
Damn, Scott's
Yes, because he fooled 3 people.
Because he fooled 3 people. Okay, great. So you get ones for fooling everybody that gets fooled. Okay. Who would like to go next? All right, Jeff. We all know everybody buckle up.
Because I'm coming at you. Okay. I was in Germantown, Columbus, Ohio.
Oh my gosh, I'm from there.
I won the yodeling contest of $150. I won 3rd place. Me and my cousin drank $150 worth of German beer. Drove back home, went to party more and more and more. 2 in the morning, I went to go fight with this dude, and I don't know why, because he was seeing my girl, and I was too drunk to drive, so I let my cousin drive my Grand National. So he wanted to power brake it, and he goes, "How do you power brake it at Kill Care?" So I showed him. We took off. Cops came out. We hit 3 trees in the garage at 150 miles per hour, and I broke my neck, broke my arm, broke my wrist, and had brain surgery. And I survived to tell about it. And I got another one right after.
Oh, man. Well, if that's true, that's a heck of a story of survival. But we don't know, Jeff, because you're a wily fellow. And you could be using our sympathy against us. You could be trying to manipulate us using your facade of, well, let's ask. We're putting into a vote. Raise your hand if you think Jeff is telling the truth. Lori, Scott, Serena. Raise your hand if you think Scott's lying. Or sorry, Jeff's lying.
I say he's lying only because I am from there. There's no Germantown in Columbus, so he is lying.
Okay. All right. So
German
Kat's
Village,
already got
my
some.
bad.
German Village, yes.
Okay. So maybe that's it could be a faulty way to decide because Jeff, are you telling the truth?
It's 100% the truth.
Okay. So that
You
means
said Germantown. There's no
Well, I
Germantown.
messed up. She called me out because I'm from Springfield, Ohio originally. It's German Village, so I did throw her a loop.
okay. So
But I did.
let me just jump in and say so. Lori, Serena, and Scott all get a point.
I'm sitting on something here.
Also, wait, hold on. Also, does Jeff get a point, 2 points for tricking two people?
That's correct.
All right. So, boom.
From Columbus
All right.
Cat?
Who wanted to say something there? Was it Scott or Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to spill the beans here. Jeff, you already told that story in a practice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did.
All right.
Was that fair?
But it wasn't in that town.
Don't
All
even
right,
remember.
we're giving, this is more DVD extras. This is going to be the behind the scenes Patreon full access of the notes after the show.
So I already knew it was true because he told us it was true.
Oh my God, I
Well,
did.
no, I understand.
Man.
I understand how you deduced it. But that was a good job, good memory, good Sherlock connection. Who would like to tell another story that could be real or could be fake? This game is called Real or Fake. Lori, you're up.
Okay. I was in the movie Dr. Detroit with Dan Aykroyd and Donna Dixon. Also, I met Bob Fosse in the movie Star 80, and I played a roller skater.
Okay, Lori gave us 2 credits and meeting Bob Fosse and being in a movie with Dan Aykroyd. Raise your hand if you think she's telling the truth. All right, Jeff, Serena, Kat, Scott. Okay, raise your hand if you think she's lying. Edison thinks she's lying. Edison thinks you are a two-faced, deranged liar, Lori. How do you feel about that?
Edison, I'm sorry again. My boyfriend was sick. I had to be with him. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Lori, we're telling the truth?
Yes.
Yes, she was. So, Serena, Jeff, Kat, Scott.
Bob Fosse is dead.
I know. I'm 63 years old.
Oh, okay.
Lori, I'm proud of you. That's really
Okay,
cool.
and we tricked one. So Lori gets another one. All right, good. So just trying to keep the scores up here. So who would like to share next? We're learning a lot. Everyone's being a real detective about these like years, and people are real. They're going to be sticklers. So you got to try and be really sneaky. Whoever's next.
You didn't
Who
know
would like to
Bob
tell a story?
Fosse was dead?
Am I gonna have
No,
am I gonna have to do
he was
another one?
alive.
Scott
He
got
was
me?
alive.
All right.
No, I
Scott's like, all right.
had sex with Moses when he was alive. Don't you understand?
800 years old, isn't that something?
Who has not shared their story yet? That's my personal story. I had sex with Moses.
Yeah.
But who's not shared yet? Edison?
Serena hasn't.
Edison, Serena. Okay, let's go to Edison.
Okay. So
Yes.
this was in the beginning of the pandemic. There's this girl that I really liked, and she and we were talking for a few months, and it seemed like everything was going good. And then all of a sudden, she went on this business trip, and she met a dude at a party because it was a birthday party at like a home birthday party for one of her colleagues or whatever. And she comes back. And she was telling me about this dude that she met, and I remember her telling me that she was gonna go with him because and the quote that she said, quote unquote, was, he makes me glow, and that's not something that you were able to make me feel.
That's terrible.
She told me. So then, that was kind of the end of the the road for me.
Okay, wow, man, that's a heavy story. Now, I thought you were lying when you said I was talking to a girl, but that's just a joke. That's just an easy, low-hanging fruit joke that I did to just try and make the people laugh. I will poll your peers, Edison's peers. Is he telling the truth? Raise your hand if you think he is telling the truth. Jeff, Serena, Lori, Scott. Okay, raise your hand if you think Edison's lying. Big fat liar. Kat?
He's like half.
You think he's lying? You can't not vote.
Well, okay, he's lying.
Okay. Edison, are you lying?
I am absolutely not. It is the truth.
Why is everybody telling you?
So,
Why do women do that?
They're
Lori,
mean. They're mean.
Jeff.
Because you bit the apple first.
Edison. Okay, and then so raise your hand if you haven't gone yet. So that's just Serena, right? And Kat. Okay, who would like to go next?
Serena.
Okay.
Okay, I hear Serena whispered by someone. Whoever it is, good for you. All right, and also mute.
Okay. So let me see here. I guess almost 15 years ago now, I went to my very first concert. It was Good Charlotte. The Pink Spiders were opening. It was pretty cool. Everybody was just hanging out, having a good time. And as everybody was leaving, I ran into the drummer from Pink Spiders. And basically he bumped into my chest, and then he was like, "Hey babe, you want to go have a good time with me?" And I was like, no, I think I'm good. And he kept going on and on about it until some guy came up to me and was like, "Hey babe, are you ready to go?" And then the guy freaked out and left. And yeah, that's how I got hit on by the drummer from Pink Spiders.
Okay, wow. Troubling story. Just a troubling story all around, everybody. Could be real or it could be fake. She could have been lying. It could have been Counting Crows or a different band. We don't know. She's deceptive like that. So raise your hand if you think Serena is telling the truth.
I believe it.
Okay. Raise your hand if you think she's lying.
She told that story way too damn fast.
Okay. All right. Edison's even got a comment he wants to make and then immediately laugh at. Serena, is it the truth?
Awkwardly, yes, it was true.
Sorry, Kat and
I can see it in
Edison.
her eyes.
So
I
that's
never
3
heard
for
of
Serena
either of those groups.
and 1 for Lori, Jeff, and Scott. 1 for
I
Lori.
never heard of those groups.
Yeah, Good Charlotte is a pretty big one. Pink Spiders is big now, but at the time they were small.
Okay, so we're down to our last person in this game, real or fake, I think, right? That's Kat. And just to give everybody an update, Scott's in the lead right now, but it's anyone's game. Kat, go ahead with your story.
All right. June 28th.
Columbus so hard.
June 28th, I went to school's first credit union. It was around 10 o'clock in the morning. I went to go put money in the account. So I just took my cell phone and left my purse in there. My son's little fanny pack was in there. I drive a Tesla, by the way. So I go to school's first, go inside the credit union. I was only in there maybe 10 minutes. Came back, my car was gone. My purse was gone. My keys to all my homes were gone. My checkbook, because I didn't take my checkbook because I just wrote a check and went in there to deposit it. My son's stuff was gone. And thank God he had his key fob because we didn't have a way to get in our house or anything. So we were like carless. So that happened June 28th. And that's my story.
Okay,
What
so it
city?
happened June 28th, lost the car. Now, everybody's stories have been really earnest, and so it's really hard to not think that she's telling the truth too. But you know how Kat is. She might be using that against you.
What
You
town?
know how Kat is. She's a very kind person who would never do that to you. But for this game, she might be trying to play the game. So do we think she's telling the truth? Raise your hand if you think she's telling the truth.
I do. I believe it.
All right, 2. Raise your hand if you think she's lying. 3 people. Okay, Kat, tell us.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Okay, so Lori, Edison, and Scott were right.
Kat, you already told us you didn't have any children.
That's
And
also a lie.
And 2 people. So Kat, you tricked 2 people, so you got 2. Great.
I'm
So
losing.
everybody, we made it, and 6, 9, 6, and also 6. So Lori had 6 points. Jeff had 6 points, but
did?
Scott had 9 points.
So I got dead last place, huh?
Edison last place with 2 points.
Want me to tell another story? That way,
I didn't-
somebody-
You got about 3 points, 4 points.
I didn't guess right until Kat.
Kent, back to you. Hold on, everybody. Kent, back to you.
Wow, that was very interesting. A lot of fascinating things. Found out a lot of good things about people. Jeff is going to be telling that same story every time we play fake or real, and he'll wonder why he never gets any points. Okay, so we have 2 games left, John. Do you have time for both? Because we got bad auditions and press conference.
I think we'll just do bad audition.
Okay, so bad auditions. Today, John, we've assembled these 6 people from all over the world to audition for you. And of course, you're my casting director. The product that our sponsors want is it's a hair remover cream. You can put this cream anywhere you want to remove hair. It can be anywhere you have hair and you don't want it. You can put this cream on there and it will remove your hair overnight, John. So armpit hair, mustache hair, facial hair. If you want to look like Scott, he's using our hair cream remover. And so I think we all just need to be able to do it. Maybe you got a lot of, a hairy butt and you want to get that off there. You don't want to shave it.
Okay,
or
well,
pluck it.
maybe I
remover.
do, and I told you that in confidence, and maybe I didn't expect you to broadcast it on the internet in front of everyone.
Well, I just was saying the hair cream remover. I wasn't specifically talking about your butt. But now that you bring it up, John, you have so much hair that you don't even need to wear pants.
I have a natural pillow system, so let's do it. Let's play bad audition.
Okay, I'll be waiting behind the screen. I'm behind the screen. I'll be waiting, and I might give you notes if I hear somebody is fantastic.
Okay, so hair remover cream. Let's open up the auditions. Ma'am, are you here first? Would you like to come in the room? You can unmute yourself.
Can I wait?
Yeah, you can wait. Why don't you,
Do you have any sides? Do you have any sides?
Why don't you take these sides and go away in the lobby, and we'll have somebody else come in. Go ahead. Here you go. And we'll have somebody else come in. Yeah, any of you, why don't you come on in? This is the hair remover cream auditions. Good. Yeah, you look good. That's perfect. Come on in. Great. And sir, what's your name?
My name is Pierre Lafue.
It's beautiful. Pierre Lafue. So it's a hair remover cream. You saw the script. You're pretty much saying like, I didn't like the hair I had on my body, and so I wanted it off, and I used the cream. So go ahead, put it in your own words.
Okay. Now, you want cream off your ass. You want some hair off your dick.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry. Oh.
It isn't being marketed specifically for genitals. So if you come out of the gate with like those two, yikes. We probably don't even want to mention those. We want to just stick to just like, I don't know, face, armpits maybe.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Let's try this again. Would you like to get some of the hair off your face? Maybe a little bit off your head, of course. Maybe you're tired of using a razor. Maybe you're tired of using, I don't know, a normalized shaver, right? That's why I use this Hitachi, which is why that I would put it on my face and then mix it up with this Vaseline. So when I use this Vaseline, I also would put on this lotion, okay? And then we would also use this vibrator. Now, I am going to now show you right here.
Okay, all right, sorry. That's not a part of the script. There's no Vaseline, there's no lotion, there's no vibrator. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I just brought the tools that I use to,
It's a hair removal cream. Why the hell would you need a sex toy?
I mean, it goes really hard, so I think it just peels it like.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Do I still get paid for this?
No, it's an audition.
Oh, okay. I'll be waiting on your call.
You're not getting it.
I'll be waiting on your call.
Don't. Great. Let's get someone else in here. Hey, who's ready? Hey, great. Come on in. Hair removal cream, sir. And Scott, right?
That's right.
Okay, great. So why don't we try this first line, actually? It'll get rid of your hair real quick.
It'll get rid of your hair real quick. I had to be a Buddhist monk in Italy. I went to become a Buddhist monk in Italy, and they insisted that I lose the hair. All monks are bald. So I had this hair remover cream in my pocket, and I used it, and I became a monk.
Wow. We might actually want to get some of our ad guys and meet with you because your story is incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I got tired of being a monk, so I came back.
What did you do in the United States?
I ended up joining the Hare Krishna sect.
Okay, cool. That kind of makes sense. All right. Well, thanks for auditioning. We gave it a shot. Hey, welcome, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing there? Oh,
Okay, great. Hey, so this is the sort of like this is gonna be on TNT. You ever watch TNT?
you mean Dynamite?
Like the cable TV station TNT.
Oh, I thought you meant like blowing up rock and TNT Dynamite. Stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well,
Oh
I'm
no,
just
okay, yeah, I've
I'm
heard of
saying
TNT.
I'm saying this is gonna be like for the dads during like a basketball game, an ad.
Oh
You know, it's
yeah.
gonna be like a hair removal cream for the dads, and it's more like, hey, you got this hair you don't want. Like that kind of a vibe. And I want you to keep going with that. So can you do that?
Yeah, I could do that right now.
All right, let's see it.
So I got this new hair cream removal. And I tried my damnedest. Stick it on my nose, my ears, and the hair's still there. It's like, what the hell? I tried it on my head, tried it on my eyebrows. Look at that. I got so ticked off, I slammed it on the ground and it splattered up, you know where. And all of a sudden, it actually worked. I'm like, what the hell? This sucks. I mean, I like bald eagles, but this is pathetic. Then all of a sudden, the curly Q showed up. I'm like, man, I can't go around seeing my woman like this. So what am I supposed to do? I mean, the stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But
I'm
it
sorry.
burnt too.
Hold on. Why don't you just say the line, your dads are gonna love this.
Your dads are going to love this.
Yeah, that was the other thing. You started off with that voice and then you quickly stopped doing it halfway through.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Your dads are going to love this. It like removes hair all over the place. Okay. As you can tell, I still got a little bit there, a little bit there.
Okay, and would you be comfortable having your hair cut for the commercial?
Yeah, I could shave it off.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Are you going to do it?
I would personally do it. Yeah. Let's get somebody else in here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch. Hey, let's do Lori and then Serena. Lori, thanks for coming in. You looked at the script?
Yes, I have. And
All right. Go ahead.
yes, I work for a hospital, and one of the floors is labor and delivery. And believe me, we've seen all types of hair and we shave it and everything. But there's this one thing that people say, if you have extra hair here and there, then you're less evolved than people that have less hair. Okay, so if you're like a female, have little hair on your face, especially when you get older, you are less evolved. Okay, so
I feel like, I'm sorry to jump in. I feel like that might be a really kind of a depressing thing for our audience.
no, I have really optimistic stuff. So they call it.
Okay, go ahead. Let's try again. So hair removal cream. You can just go off the script if you want. You don't have to improvise.
Okay, do you have devil? People call it devil hair.
No, I don't understand why you chose to wear the devil ears. There's really no devil affiliation. We're just removing hair.
Well, okay, look like a evolved angel, and it's more evolved angel and have less hair. It's not smelly like Nair.
Okay, well we do hate Nair, but we want to attack them subtly. So we don't want to attack them by name. We just want to say the other guys.
Stick to your underwear.
The competitors should stick to their underwear. Yeah. Okay. I think we've seen enough. We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Okay.
And Serena, come on out. Serena, so this is a hair removal cream. Wow, you look so glamorous. Maybe you could just start with the line, this ain't your mother's hair removal.
This is not your mother's hair removal. Do you really want to have fur on your face instead of on your coats? Well, then go ahead. But
Okay, hold on. I don't think we want to draw attention to fur coats because we just like that's sort of a divisive issue in addition to hair removal. So we don't want to be like, oh, like we're endorsing fur coats. So just same thing, but no fur. Don't mention the coat.
Fine. Do you want to have fur on your face, just like your pet that you have? Well, then that's fine. But if you want to be
Okay, I'm sorry. There's something weird about comparing the facial hair to animal hair. Kind of like, I don't know. There's something about, could we just try some different tact?
Fine. All right. Would you like to be?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you pray? Can you do that ecstatic dance outside? Good, thank you. It's breath work. He's doing breath work, I think.
I see. Well, anyways, do you want to be clean shaven like me, all perfect and flawless and baby skinned? Well, then you must try this brand. It's so wonderful. I mean, unless you want to be all fuzzy and whatnot, then do whatever you want. But I think that it's better if you have no hair here. But
yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Okay, you danced yourself back in here. Dance yourself back into the hallway.
Shoo, get away.
Okay, Serena, that was great. Now, can you do it in a British accent?
Oh.
I'm joking. Hey, is there anybody left in the hallway? Who's there? You have not auditioned yet. Hey, hair removal cream. So let's start off. Did you have a favorite line in the script? Why are you doing that's okay. What's up?
Hi. No, I just wanted to let you guys know I don't mind doing it because
Okay.
I already know I'm gonna get it, but
All right.
it doesn't work. So
Wait, did
I
you
don't
just
know.
mouth that it doesn't work?
Yeah, like I've been doing it the whole time out in the hallway. I'm like, I know why they didn't get the role, right? Because they're lying.
It takes
But
24 hours. If you put over, you can only put one dose every 12 hours. If you put multiple doses, you need to get your stomach pumped.
oh, it doesn't matter. I can do the lines. I can do the work. So
No,
I'm
you need
fast.
to need to go to an urgent care clinic right now.
What?
You could
See?
quite possibly be going into anaphylactic shock as we speak. Your body rounding the drain, circling the drain, going into sepsis. Get the fuck out of here, Hare Krishna guy. We're at a crisis.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Do you understand what's going on?
I thought I was going to be here to audition for the hair growth cream and the hair removal cream. That's why I have my things in my hair. I'm ready to go. They told me I had it, that you guys were looking for.
How many
someone.
times did you apply it?
Only a few times out in the hallway because they told me to make sure I use the product so that I can be more genuine because I'm a genuine actor. Like I do like the what's that? This
Get out of here, Hare Krishna guy.
Or whatever.
All right, Kat, finally, why don't you just say the line, once there was hair and now not.
Okay. Once there was hair and now not. I thought that was believable.
That was great. That would work as a VO, a great voiceover. Now you should seriously go to an urgent care clinic because your body could be overdosing on the cream. You can only use it once for 12 hours.
Okay. Thank you.
Only give your mouth to mouth
All
to
right.
save your life.
Okay. Don't talk to that guy. Don't talk to that guy in the parking lot. Hey, is that everybody? Do we make it?
That's it, John. That's our show. Let's bring everybody back. All right, fine show again, you guys. Let's introduce all the cast here again. I'm Ken Scove, and give it up for our host and the director of this team, John.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Good show, everybody.
Serena.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys.
Edison.
Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Kat. Lori.
Thank you for your patience and love.
Jeff.
You better come back.
And Scott.
To be or not to be, that is a load of shit.
And that's our show. You can see these guys again in 4 weeks on our LAC YouTube comedy channel. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later.